I'm Luke Pearson.
And I'm Tom Lloyd, and we run a design studio, Pearson Lloyd, in East London.
Well, the Ad-Lib range started off about 5 years ago. We worked on the beginning of a brief looking at a universal chair. And the idea was that with one seating platform we could deliver lots of different typologies and functionality. Really, over the last 5 or 6 years, work environments have changed very rapidly. There's a lot more teamwork taking place and a lot more learning within the office work landscape. And this chair is really designed to support that. This is the result of a project which we've been working on for about 4.5 years actually. And it came about through a series of observations and insights about how work is changing, an increase in collaborative work and an increase in teamwork, and people coming together to share information in shared environments. Now what that was meaning was that we had changes of density in an environment that were forcing people to come to a particular area, present for a period or workshop for a period and then move away. Now what we were finding that this was being delivered by two different sort of functional groups. One was task seating, which was overly complicated, and the other one was lounge furniture, which was very heavy and actually was designed around static environments. So the fusion of those two sort of typologies really produced this range, which the working title was Mobile Soft Seating. So what we have is a very lightweight solution, both in terms of physical weight but also in terms of material usage. And this was key to us. We wanted something that was very easy to move around, very mobile, and we wanted something that had a very small amount of embedded energy and materiality. One of the things we wanted to investigate in this group of products was trying to reduce the amount of material. Two reasons really. One was weight and manoeuvrability, because that was a key feature in the brief, but the other one was just to decrease the amount of embedded energy in the product, and obviously this is good in terms of cost, but it's also good in terms of the recycling story. So the unit itself has a very simple seat platform which produces a platform to support a cantilevered steel frame, and then very simply a fabric sock is just brought down and tensioned underneath. So we have a very, very small amount of material mass in a product of this size, so it's unusually economic. So the chair can obviously be used individually as a lounge chair or with somebody else sitting next to you or facing. We've kept the footprint intentionally small to keep it very economic and allow people to cluster as closely as possible. If you're doing laptop work or indeed you're presenting next to somebody, we have a tablet which can be used either for the left or right-handed user, or depending on where your colleagues are sitting, you can deploy the tablet so that you might be able to present and face on a laptop towards them. So we have a tablet which has 360 degrees of movement around the chair, and also, once deployed, there's complete freedom so that you can set it up either as a side table or as a working tablet in front of you. Well, the work lounge will be really providing function and seating environments for people who are sharing information. So it'll be team spaces, collaborative settings. There might be two people coming together to have a private conversation or do a bit of workshopping together, or it might be a group of 6 to 8 people who are sitting around a presentation. In terms of adjustability, we have an adjustable headrest, which is really the only level and degree of adjustability that we think is necessary in this type of chair. So this keeps the material build and the structure down to an absolute minimum, which of course has two other benefits. One is transportation. The lighter the product, the easier it is to transport, the smaller the carbon footprint, and also when the chair does eventually come to the end of its life, we can strip it down to its component parts as easily as possible, which obviously is going to become a necessary requirement for anybody specifying furniture going forwards.
The Ad-Lib range is based on a principle of kind of changing context of the workplace. So it's as a platform, it's intended to reach into areas as the market changes, and also as we as a group and as a team sort of see opportunities that we can begin to sort of evolve solutions for. So the work lounge and the Scholar are both very good examples of that.